Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe, leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my state of direction after Thursday afternoon, August 7th, 2025. Right now here at DCN Networks presents Power Players. The Spotty on 9 show is at 993 subscribers. Okay. We were at 996, but that's okay. That's the reason why I'm running this State of Direction show now. What does it consist of? To old and the new subscribers, State of Direction is my own little personal censorship with the YouTube and the PlayStation community. And here's how it works. Right now, we usually get a State of Direction every month. The more subscribers we get, the closer we are towards our goal. Now, once we lose a subscriber, okay, I have to think of it as, no, don't want to try to jump the gun. You know, like they have the emergency broadcast system, and that comes at random. It's a little similar to that, but only this is my own personal censorship with YouTube and the PlayStation community, so I can stay on good grace with them, because sometimes we do have a huge, I wouldn't say a huge audience, but we do have people at random that watch this show, you know, from all ages, and I have to accept an example for them, because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I do lose my cool, but because what I went through within the last 3 years, I have to change all that, just so I try to keep myself neutral. And that's where State of Direction comes in. Again, it's censorship, okay? Because some things you can and can't do. Me, I was a little bit of both. And at the same time, I got to realize this is a live broadcast. And I have to be as fair, as understanding, and as neutral as possible. So, because we lost some subscribers, I will have to do another one of these before the end of this month. But back to what I was saying on how it goes. The more people viewing into the show, the less State of Directions I do. The more we lose subscribers, I have to make up for it twice. Now, right now, we're at 993 subscribers, which I think that's still good for me. I'm not complaining. But here's how this thing changed. Once we hit that 1,000 mark, and keep it at 1,000 afterwards, I will do a State of Direction twice a year. We're so close. Everybody, we are so close. And not only that, this show is also based on open forum. Okay? If it's something you don't know about the show, leave it in the comments. If it's something you don't understand, whether I'm doing a good show or a bad show, something that need to be reviewed over, leave that in the comments. I'm not going to lie to you. I work an everyday life, do what I have to do, but at the same time, I do my show during the middle of the week. Shout out goes out to Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. You got 25. You know what that means. I'm going to get my season pass for the end of the month. Time for the Jeremiah Stew, but we'll get to that in a minute. And again, shout out to my brother Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet, my brother from another mother from New York City. Shout out goes out to you too. Your boy, our boy Jeremiah King. It won't be long now. I'm gonna leave it at that. Shout out goes out to him as well. All right. So even though I ain't ready for it, but it's bound to happen sooner or later. But we'll get to him another day on another time. But back to what I was saying as far as State of Direction is concerned. This is our own little personal censorship to the viewers out there, because I have to set an example. Now, back to what I was saying again, when we lose a subscriber, I had to double that up. Okay, so we lost 3. You guys get a State of Direction now. I will get you guys another one before the end of this month is out. All we need is just 7 more subscribers, and I can change that. Instead of every month, come out the next year of 2026, you get one twice a year. You get one at the beginning and the end of the year. That's after we hit that 1,000 mark, and keep it there and keep it going. Now I don't want it. Now I'm trying my best not to dream too big, but if I could dream any bigger than that, once the show finally hits 1,000,000, I'll do a state of direction once every year. After we keep it at 1,000,000, don't get any better than that. But the show is not also about me; it's about the viewers too. Again, if it's something you don't understand about the show, if it's something that you need to put a comment in, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I do have an email address. I don't check it every day because for the simple fact because I have other priorities, but I will be fair. I check my email at the beginning and the end of every month. And that email is pronounced Tiamat, that's TIAMAAT 2004 at yahoo.com. Okay, leaving the comments, leaving something if you don't like or dislike, something you don't understand. You know, there's no saying closed mouths don't get fed. This is where comments come in. This state of direction, like I said earlier, is also keep me in tune with everybody else because sometimes I lose my cool, and which I have no intentionally to do so because, again, another topic for another time, but now I have to have self-control on that. Now, don't get me wrong, you got people sometimes that want to come in and F up the show, and I can't stand that. But because I'm under my own jurisdiction, along with YouTube, along with the PlayStation community, I gotta be fair. Alright, now I'm telling you everybody, I really have to be fair on these matters. So guys, leave any comments. Okay? Tell me what you want to see on the show. If it's something you don't understand, if it's something you want me to review, if it's something that you want me to help improve the show with, if it's a problem that's retaining to this show. You guys have my email address. You guys can leave a comment. You know, I mean, I'll tell anybody, I don't expect this show to be perfect. I expect for it to be right. And I'll tell anybody, I'm doing the most hardest part of all. I'm just 20% of this show. Matt Unique, he been a big supporter of the show. He can tell you just as good as I do. I'm just the name, the face. Got to keep these bills on every chance I get. And that ain't easy, but I'm doing it. The 80% are you guys. Your voice matters. Your ideals matters. Your opinions matters. Your statement, everything that's revolved around that logo matters. Another thing I want to issue out is, don't want to jinx the show, we do have trollers. I'll make this brief. You got some out there that's trying to false flag the name DC and Power Players. And I'm letting everybody know right now there are no tournaments. I'm glad I bring this up on my show right now. There are no tournaments. There are no giveaways. There are none of that. None of that of any kind. All right? And that ain't happening here. No contests, no giveaways, no cruise vacations, none of that. I mean, you can look and tell where I live at. Do I look like the kind of person that give away something right now? No. It ain't like I'm living in a house of Bel Air, and even if I was, I ain't that damn stupid. I ain't, hate to break that for a quick second, but no. The only thing I do talk on this show are topics that's retaining to DC and X Presents Power Players. I talk about video games, movies, what's hot, what's not. Politics is like 3% on my show. I talk about everything in the world except giving something away. Okay, and again, politics is like a very small percentage of this show. And that's what I'm all about. Because, again, I'll say this one last time, it's not up to me. It's what the viewers want from me. Your ideals matters. Your thoughts matters. What you put into the show as well as you put out, it matters. Tell me if I'm doing tell me if my show's doing wrong. I'll try my best to make it right. Okay? Something you want to see. leave in the comments. Now, the only thing I do give away on this show, I give away birthday shout outs. And that's the most easiest thing in the world. It's so simple. One, you seriously have to sub to the show. There's no other way around it. Two, you leave in the comments as far as the day of and the day after. And if I see it in the comment, I give you a shout out loud. DCNF presents Power Plays. In fact, even on my state of direction, I'll use this as an example and I'll do it now. Soon as I pull this up, because I'm doing everything from my tablet. And I'm almost there. And if this is your birthday month for August 7, 2025, happy birthday from all of us in DCNFs and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. And do I give out these shout outs? Excuse me. It's really no big deal. It's no problem at all. The most important thing of all, you have to sub to the show. That's the only way it's going to work. Two, you seriously need to leave it in the comment. If I see it in the comment, or even if you email me the comment, I will personally give you a shout out live on DCN Networks Presents Power Players. And it's just as simple as that. Alright. Talk about anime, movies. I mean, the list goes on and on. I talk about games that's coming up for next year. Marvel Tokan Fighting Souls, which I will talk about that for a later date, but this is just an example of some of the things I do. Yup. And we're going to put back up the logo. As soon as I find it, there he is, and there I am. Okay. Another thing about this troll, read that little simple warning label down at the end of the screen. We need more subscribers, no trollers allowed. Thank you so much for supporting DCN for life. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. That's exactly what it is. Trollers, don't want to get too deep into that. So far I know about a good 3 going on 4. And this message, small brief message, goes out to the trollers. When you F with DCN, keep in mind I kept it firm, but at the same time I kept it neutral. When you F with DCN Network Presents Power Players, you already know, brother. You're gonna be exposed. And which also bring this another attention to the YouTube community. Again, shout out goes out to the YouTube and the PlayStation community. Let's get back to YouTube is concerned that will be gone from this show. You guys really need to legalize trolling. I think trolling should be against the law as far as consider that cyberbullying is concerned, especially on a live stream. Oh yeah, man, yeah. I had this shirt for a while. I had this hat for a while. This is how I, I like to match it up. So yeah, it's cool. So of course, I'm a huge Zelda fan. And I know they're gonna be coming out with some Zelda games for Nintendo Switch 2 before the end of this year is out. But yeah, and immediately following, I'm gonna do some gameplay. I might get back into some Marvel Rivals or some Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I played that tomorrow last night. You saw me playing this last night. I might get back on this again. Old school Godzilla. Yes. Very rare game. You can't find this game anywhere. I did research on this game. This game is worth $275. I'm not selling it, so that ain't happening. But I just want to break that for a second. But in any case, again, Prince, you already know just as much as well as anybody else, and I'm going to explain this to all my old and new subscribers right now. I have to do this to stay as a good ally with YouTube and the PlayStation community. I think that is important. All right. And again, this message also go out to the unsubscribers. I'm gonna make this brief. Whether you like the show, don't like the show, it is your choice. It is your discretion. Should you choose to accept at least old DCN Networks presents Power Players? Why? If you don't like it, fine. To each his own. I ain't mad at you. But owe me that much. Owe me why? If it's something you don't understand, leave it in the comments. If it's something you want to see, leave it in the comments. If it's something, whatever it is, whether it's good or bad, if it's something, I don't have all the answers. But I'm going to try my best to solve each and every one of them one by one, the best beyond my own comprehension throughout my abilities. You have to tell me why. Okay, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. And I tell this to anybody. I try my best. I mean, I am not perfect. Nobody is. Even on this show, sometimes I slip. It's all about being human. But I try my best to be right. And I'll be right with you, but you got to be right with me too. Whatever it is. Whether if it's gaming, if it's something you don't understand, if it's a topic on a movie, it doesn't matter what it is. Before you unsubscribe to my show, at least tell me why. I can read. Leave it in the comments. I can understand. You have my email address. I'm not that hard to find. I think that matters. I think you guys, to the unsubscribers, I think y'all owe me that much. Now, for the old and new subscribers that still hang with me from all this long to, up to 2025, the best is yet to come. And then you got the doubters, you got the haters, you got the disbelievers, you got the trollers on here saying you're not going to hit that 1,000 mark. Okay, I'm at 993. I'm less than 7 numbers away. That lucky number 7. It's going to happen. I can't say when, but it's going to happen. And it ain't got to happen on DCN Network Presents Power Players time. It ain't got to happen on YouTube time. It sure in the hell ain't got to happen on PlayStation time. I was telling a friend the other day, and I don't want to get too religious, don't want to get too biblical, but I'm going to go there. Because like I said, God's still number one. It's going to happen on God's time. And when it does, it doesn't stop there. That's the point I'm trying to make. It can happen on my time, but I know eventually it's going to happen on God's time. And then the world is going to be shocked. Hell, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to be shocked myself. For the fact, for the first time in a long time, you got somebody from the PlayStation Network that's still running on this technology, mind you, to hit that 1,000 mark. What's going to happen if I finally hit that? It's locked in. Now I'm on my way. Now I got to work on another 1,000 and another 1,000. Before you know it, YouTube ain't got no choice but to send me either that silver or gold plaque. Because if I win, we all win. That opens up doors for DCNF Presents Power Players. I'm in a 2.5 bedroom apartment. I'm doing everything from the ground up. I'm not in a studio. I don't have no producers. I don't have no talent managers telling me what I need to improve the show. I don't have none of that. All I have is what you see is what you get. These controllers, that PlayStation room camera, and I'm handling my business. And the cool part about it, I'm doing it by myself. But at the same time, those who want to walk with me or to make this right, I got nothing but love for you. Like the WWE stand for Who Wants to Walk with Elias? Shout out goes out to Elias, by the way. Missed that guy. Man, who wants to roll with DC and Networks Presents Power Players? Who want to take a stroll with me? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and Prince Unique was talking about t-shirts sooner or later. I don't know about you guys, because I love t-shirts. I'm in the process right now. I'm trying to put that logo on my chest. Once that's on my chest, my dream right now, sooner or later, once that is on here, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that the world's rocking, my imagination. Before you know it, everybody be rocking a DCNF Presents Power Players shirt. And again, the guys who made that logo for me, my two cool brothers, I love them to death. To the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you. And to my brother Alex, the Lone Wolf Thorn. Check out Thorn Theater Reviews and Thorn Tech, both on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. They the ones made that for me. And I love it. That says it all about me. But stated direction, this is our way of trying to do what's right for DC and Networks Presents Power Players. And that's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to borrow this from the WWE Corporation, the WWE Enterprise, the WWE Network. I'm not trying to do what's best for business. I'm trying to do what's right for business as far as the future of DC and Networks Presents Power Players. I told you once before, if I win, we all win. See these walls? Look where I live at. Alright? I live on the west side of Chicago in my living room talking to you guys from home. I would love to get that plaque and put it on my wall. Got plenty of space on my wall. There's no pictures up there. Well, I got one picture, but that's something totally different. But I would love to put that behind him and show it off to the world. And I want to give this shout out right quick to the guru, Larry Lenny. He asked me the other day, and again to his family, to everybody in his community on the south side of Chicago, to his sister Billy. They're like my biggest fans of the show. He asked me, he said, Darnell, what happens if you hit that 1,000 mark? I was telling him yesterday, some of the people at my Chase Bank, they watch my show, and everybody. I said, the day we hit that 1,000 mark, I'm going to act the fool on here. I'm going to broadcast it live. We're going to have a get together, have a little food spread out or whatever, man. And we're going to have a damn good time. We are going to have a time of our life. Regardless if I got to go to work the next day, it doesn't matter. We're going to act the fool. All right. Now, I can't wait when that happens. Hell, I can't wait when we do hit that. I'm going to call up my boy Matt Unique. I'm going to call up everybody. We're going to get it in, Jack. We're going to get it in. Just imagine what happens if that does happen and the day I finally hit my first million. Oh, man. It's going to be advertised. It's going to be advertised around the world. I'm going to make sure I put that on the news. The whole world going to know that one. But right now, I don't like to put the horse before the carriage. That's why I said henceforth, it's going to be on God's time. And I know when His time, it's the right time. And it's going to happen. I can't say when, but I guarantee you it will. And to the disbelievers, the unsubscribers, the trolls, and everybody else, dude, this is DCN Presents Power Players. Not only is it for life, it's forever. My legacy lives on forever whether I'm here or not. Okay? Again, you're talking to Spidey_09. You're talking to the Godfather of video games, the Master of Mode 7. Alright? I know this is what I do. Alright? So, my little robot buddy, you go on break. Keep in mind, our next state of direction will be coming before the end of the month is out. What did I did today? And I just pre-ordered the new Mortal Kombat collection. I found out the release date. The release date is December 12th. Then again, it might subject to change. It might come out sooner than that because I was talking to, give me 1 second. Thanks, phone. I will. And I was talking to one of my buddies at at GameStop. They said that the game comes out December 12th, but then again, the date might subject to change. So hopefully the game will come out right in time for the new Mortal Kombat 2 movie that comes out October 26th. So I'm ready for that. So again, I bring it all to the show. All right. I think, I'm the only realist on here. And the best part about my show, I'm not asking for one dime. I'm not asking for 1 cent. I'm not asking for 1 penny. Only thing I ask for is your support. For every time we get a subscriber to this show, we are one step closer to making DC and Networks Presents Power Players the #1 show. Okay? That means a lot. Okay? That means a lot to everybody. I do gameplay at random, you name it. But all that other stuff, that ain't happening. So I'm letting everybody know last time, giveaways, not happening. And I'm going to say this right now, I'm going to be a strong firm on what I'm about to say. If you didn't hear it from YouTube, if you didn't hear it from the PlayStation community, and if you definitely, especially didn't hear it from DC and Networks Presents Power Players, which that's me, if you didn't hear it from that, if you didn't hear it from those 3 brands, you didn't hear it from nobody. That's another reason why I run this State of Direction out right now. Because you got people, let me bring this up right quick before I go. You got people that want to false flag the show. And just to show you as an example, if you see this guy right here, he's a liar. One of my worstest trollers of all so far. He goes by the name of Extraordinary Milo. And if you look down at the bottom of his picture, that's me. So I'm just showing this as an example. Another example, you'll see this also, same guy. Extraordinary DCN giveaway. All right, I want to address that out right now. There are no giveaways on this show. That's why I'm doing my State of Direction as we speak right now. Okay, and he just one of the few. All right. So there's your example right there. Anybody that does that, they're trolling off of me. If you didn't hear it from me, PlayStation, or YouTube, that is called false advertisement, which means and I want to address this out to YouTube right now. Y'all need to make a law against that, and they need to be penalized by a court order of law. And if YouTube is watching this right now, I strongly suggest you guys need to take that into some straight up hardcore consideration. I just want to share that with you guys to let you know the guy is false flagging off of me. Oh, and that's not just him, that's any troll for all I care. All right? And they do this because one reason, and I'll tell you the reason right now. They ain't got nothing to stand on. They ain't got nothing. Just ask yourself how many times you watch their show. But enough of them. It's all about me as far as what's best for the brand of DC and Presents Power Players and to the viewers like you. Like I said, if you weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair. Even though I'm trying to live an everyday life, trying to deal with everyday battles as far as my health condition is concerned, that's another topic for another time. Not trying to make that too personal, but nonetheless, I sit in this chair and I do what I got to do. Give you guys the full entertainment you deserve and represent the brand for DC and Networks Presents Power Players. That means a lot. I just want to show you guys that example just to let you know I'm not on that. And last but not least, to the trollers out there, I don't care who it is. Once we find you, I will expose you. See, it works both ways. It's like a double-edged sword. It's definitely a very sharp double-edged sword. You troll on me, I expose you to the world. You can change all your accounts you want, you can do everything you want, but the one thing you can't change is this. Okay, this ain't Face Off, with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. That ain't gonna happen. And again, we ain't too far from that. But that's the difference. You will get exposed. And that's one thing I've learned, whether if it's broadcasting, whether if it's social media, whether if it's the news, whether if not everybody read the newspaper no more because you can just search anything up online. It doesn't matter what it is. When you is in the world, especially through the internet, when you get exposed to the world, now it's hard to get out. It is, and I'll tell this to anybody. Whether if it's true or not, it doesn't matter. It's hard to get out. See, with me, I'm going to bag up to what I say. Like I said, I don't have nothing to hide. That's why I showed you what I showed. Because if they do it to me, they'll do it to anybody. And me, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that DC and Networks Presents Power Players get the full-fledged of entertainment as far as the topics that need to be provided to this show to viewers like you. Like I said, I'll say it one last time, it's not up to me. It's up to you guys. Okay? You guys are the powers to be. The subscribers, the viewers, the moderators. And I'm glad I brought that up before I go right now. When you sub to the show, I automatically make you a moderator. Automatically. It's as simple as that. Because with strength in numbers, we're stronger together. And just having you guys around, that's, to me, is a huge blessing, and I want to say thank you. All right. But sooner or later, because I'm about to end this show, DC and Networks Presents Power Players. It will be the number one show on YouTube, on the PlayStation community, immediately following this show, and like all other shows, will be shared directly to Facebook. Now as far as Instagram and Snapchat and all that, that's later down the line. All right, so we'll see what happens there. But for now, we got to make a stand here. And to all my 5 viewers that's watching this show right now, come on, we're just less than 7 away to get that 1,000 mark. Because immediately following, in a minute, I'm about to play me some Godzilla or something, some WWE 2K25 or something. All right, and we're gonna make this happen. So let's make it happen, y'all. Let's stick together. Let's show them that DC and Presents Power Players got just as much right to be here as everybody else. See, there we go. Tell them, Prince. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, they are the ones. We're going to be the ones. When I look at everybody else that doubt this show, I'm like, because I'm about to end this show right now, I'm like my favorite movie. And I got so many favorite movies, but I only got one particular favorite movie of all, The Matrix. All right. Me and Neo, we both are similar, but at the same time, we got a couple of things in common. I know what it's like to read zeros and ones. And if you don't know what that is, that's a binary code language that only a computer can understand. And yes, even quite a few gamers can understand this too. When I have people that's unsubscribe to the shows and they troll and bring negativity and all that other crap, I look at them as zeros. But when I have people that sub to the show, that show positivity, that shows appreciation, that show the love, that shows the respect for themselves and for the brand, I see them just like I see Prince Unique, and that's like I see everybody else. I see them as the ones. And sooner or later, I'm going to be the one. But I can't do it alone. And this is where you guys come in. The rest of these cats out here that's trying to take me out the box, all them fools are nothing but Agent Smiths, man. And look what that turned out. Neo still came out as the one, and so will I. It's gonna happen. And I can't say when, but I sure it's going to happen soon. All right. I think before the end of the night is out, I think I am going to watch me some Matrix. But that's about it. My little robot buddy is officially on break. We need subscribers. We need participation. We need your appreciation. We need that. Like Roman Reigns, I don't need you guys to acknowledge me. I don't need your acknowledgement. I just need your appreciation. And I take tough criticism. If it's something you don't understand, just tell me. And as far as my email, not gonna lie to you, I do not check my email all the time. However, I check it at the beginning and the end of every month. All right. So this is a new month, so my guess is I'll check my email sometime this week, but I'm gonna recheck it again by the end of this month. That's how it works because I guess again, there's other things I have to do. All right. Well, that's it. I've said enough. Hey, let's take this show. Let's take it to the to the next frontier. Like Star Trek, to boldly go where no man has gone before. I got my own saying, my very own way I see things. I'm about to do to boldly go where no man has never done before. Notice I said to boldly go where no man has never done before. Sooner or later, I'm going to be the first one, whether you like it or not, in YouTube and PlayStation history to hit that 1,000 mark. And then what? It's going to be a rinse and repeat again and again and again as far as this perpetual cycle to the point. It's going to happen. Not because it was meant to be, because it was supposed to be. Everything has a reason, a purpose, and a choice. The question is, which one is you going to pick? Or which one is you going to choose? Me, like Solo Sikoa, shout out goes out to him, WWE superstar. I'm taking it all. It's going to happen. Like it or not, because it was meant to be. I'm out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later, and then in a few moments, I'm going to do some gameplay. It's movie night. I haven't decided what I'm going to see, and I'll bring that up on my next topic. So I might go see The Bad Guys 2. I think that cartoon looks kind of funny, so we're going to see what happens. And leave in the comments. That's the two most important things about this show. Comments and subscribers. Tell everybody. I don't care. Tell your job. Tell your girl. Tell your wife. Tell your kids. I don't care. Go run and tell that. Tell anybody. I don't care who you tell. Only thing I ask, subscribe to the show. Leave in comments. And we go from there. All right? And that's all I ask. That's all I ask. I'm not asking you guys to acknowledge me. I'm just asking you guys to appreciate me. All right? Malaysia, shout out goes out to you. Johar, the undisputed WWE champion. He loves wrestling too, just like I do. WWE Super Slam, John Cena, 29-26. John's gonna retire in 4 months, so that's it, man. He done his part. Let me end my state of direction, and I'll come back on the air within the next few months. Excuse me. I'm out of here. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. We are down by 7 more subscribers. Let's hit that 1,000 mark. Once that happens, I'm throwing a get together on this show, for real, straight up. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Let me give out final shout outs right quick. To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my West Side family, the Redmonds. Shout out goes out to you. To my immediate family, Crittendens, Colognes, Johnson, Millsap. Shout out goes out to you. To my close friend, love to death, Margie Vallejo, shout out goes out to you. To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back in the mall tomorrow to protect the mall from the forces of evil, so you don't want to miss that too. All right. I work on weekends, so understand why. You guys take care of yourself. We're gonna be the ones, but always put God first. Take care. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks presents Power Players. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement. I say it just about almost on every show. Please, no, seriously, please put those guns down. It ain't worth it. Real truth. Take care of yourself. Always. Peace.